So what's up everybody? In this video I will share what I've been working on in the last 3 months. So where did my time actually go when I said I was super busy? And I promise this is not only a personal story time, it is also relevant for you guys, okay? So stick around. My name is Kat and I teach people about writing in tech, and on this channel you will find everything that you need to know, especially about UX writing. So if you want to learn more about all of that, make sure to hit subscribe and ring the bell. So if you follow me on Instagram, and by the way, if you don't already, make sure that you do, you know that I have mentioned that this second quarter of the year has been a lot for me. And that is because I started working with a new goal setting system where I set goals for each quarter of the year, and then I break these goals down into weekly goals to make sure I actually reach them. And usually I set 2 kinds of goals for each quarter. The first one is a personal one, the second one is a professional one. And for my professional quarterly goal in the second quarter of this year, I chose to finally build my own website, which I don't know, has been such a huge psychological mountain for me to climb, and I postponed it over and over again. I was always like, hey, I need to be in the right headspace for this. I need to be absolutely focused because I wanted to do a perfect job with it, right? Which is so funny because I've worked on a zillion websites and apps in the past 10 years, and we all know that you basically just have to get started and then you get into the flow of the project, right? So it's a little silly, but working on your own website is definitely a whole nother level. But anyways, what I wanted to build was a website that is kind of a virtual space, a virtual home, if you will, in which I can put all the resources that I have for UX writing learners. So courses, workbooks, blog posts, essays, everything. So creating this was my goal for the second quarter of this year, and now it's the end of that quarter. So now I have indeed created that space and I can finally tell you about it. So as you can see right here, the website kind of looks like my Instagram, same style, same branding. And on here, the first thing that you can find is all of my online courses, first and foremost. If you didn't know, I have 11 online courses on UX writing, and for the website, I put them into bundles. So right here, next to the introductory course, which is my best-selling course, you can find a career bundle, which includes a course on how to actually start a career in UX writing, how to build your portfolio with a step-by-step guide, and much more. Then we have the UX writing organization and management course bundle, which is my favorite, and which includes how to craft your voice and tone guidelines, how to document your copy, how to integrate UX writing into an agile project setting, and much more. And then there is the localization and culture course bundle, which will tell you how to write UX copy for international markets. And all of these bundles always include the introductory course as well. And then lastly, there is the masterclass where you can get all of my courses, 30 hours of video material. So you will definitely learn a lot. And if you only want 1 or more specific courses out of the 11 courses that I offer, you can also, of course, pick your own course. All courses come with a certificate of completion that you can definitely use for applying to UX writing jobs. And currently the courses start at around $29, which I think is still pretty much the lowest price for professional UX writing education. Because as you know, or I hope you know, offering affordable, solid, hands-on, practice-oriented UX writing education is my main mission out here, okay? So all courses and all bundles are quite affordable. But this is not it. Something that I have been asked multiple times is whether I would offer portfolio reviews. And yes, now I do. As you might know, I have not only been hired by multiple companies myself, I was also part of the hiring and candidate selection process quite a few times. So if you feel insecure about your portfolio, send it to me, I will review it and send you suggestions on how to improve it. Same goes for your CV, which might be especially interesting for you if you are a career switcher and you find it maybe hard to make your professional history appear consistent before or after switching to UX writing. And next to my courses and my review services, there's also a blog where I do some deep dives into certain topics that I find either very important or personally interesting, or I know that you find them important and interesting. Because as I said, and this is something that applies to everything I share on the website, I want this to be a place for helpful resources to learn UX writing. And helpful means that I share what I think will help you, but there might also be certain things and questions about UX writing that you currently struggle with and that you can't find answers to. So if there is a UX writing related question that you struggle with, or a whole area of topics you would like to learn more about, let me know, okay? Send me a message, leave me a comment under one of these videos, send me a DM on Instagram, and I will see if I can write a blog post about it or make a YouTube video about it, or if it's even a topic that we could cover in a webinar or an online course. So this is actually what this website is all about, making UX writing resources accessible and available to you. But it's also my little personal safe space to create and share UX writing content. And that is why I loved creating it. I loved briefing the photographer and the designer about my vision and co-creating the website with them. It was so much fun. It was also a lot, but it was also so much fun. And yeah, I hope you guys like it as well. And I hope that we can turn it into a really cool place for maybe all of us. So make sure to check it out. You can find it by typing writewithdrkat.com in your browser bar, or simply by clicking the link in the description box below. And I think with this, it's time to end this video. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, anything that you would like to share or discuss, any suggestions that you have, let me know in the comments. Also, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I share free tips and tricks about writing in tech and UX writing in particular. And other than that, there's nothing left to say except keep on writing, enjoy the process, and I hope to see you sometime soon.